Sophia Hutchins was many things: confidant, entrepreneur, advocate, but above all, she was a guardian, first to herself and then to a world-famous figure who would become her second family. Born April 1st, 1996, in Bellevue, Washington, Sophia had a sharp mind from the start. She grew up in a loving household and discovered early that she had a passion for business and numbers. Sports intrigued her, academics came easily, but what truly drew her interest was the way ideas could be turned into action. She went on to study economics and finance at Pepperdine University in Malibu, craving both rigor and relevance. Junior year marked a turning point. The world watched as Caitlyn Jenner came out publicly. A young trans woman finding visibility in real time, Sophia felt a stirring within her. She resigned from her student body presidency in order to begin her own transition, inspired by someone who had given her the courage she never knew she needed. Not long after, she graduated in 2019 with her degree in hand and a newfound sense of purpose. Sophia then threw herself into building Lumisol, a health tech startup that launched a mist-based sunscreen product designed to simplify sun protection. As CEO, she was intense and polished, raising venture capital, securing manufacturing deals, navigating branding conversations. She believed that technology and entrepreneurship could be tools of self-love, a statement that she wore as personally as it was professional. After graduation, another transformation took hold: friendship. In 2015, she had met Caitlyn through mutual connections in the beauty sphere. When Sophia appeared on I Am Kate, it was as much a revelation as a cameo. Two trans women, one poised and a rising CEO in her early 20s, the other a global icon living her truth in public. Their connection immediately shifted into deeper territory, a trusted partnership. In 2017, Sophia moved into Caitlyn's Malibu home and became her manager. It was a role that carried unique weight. Someone had to step in when Caitlyn's business relationship with Kris Jenner dissolved. Sophia, steeped in finance and empathy, offered both sharp strategy and unwavering loyalty. Together, they navigated television deals, political ventures, philanthropic projects. Sophia became CEO and director of the Caitlyn Jenner Foundation, overseeing grants for trans youth and communities often left out of generosity's orbit. She used data-driven decision-making, board-level acumen, and a kind of quiet charisma few saw coming. Their days were filled with public appearances, red carpet moments, hometown galas, and political fundraisers, Sophia at Caitlyn's side. They denied rumors of romantic entanglement, citing a parental bond. Sophia once said people assumed they were lovers simply because they were close, but she insisted their bond was far more rare, a mutual admiration fortified by truth, affection, and honesty. In interviews, she spoke about protecting Caitlyn with ferocity, yet also being the anchor that kept her grounded. As the world watched, she became a de facto member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, photographed at events with Kylie, Kendall, and Kris, yet she remained her own woman. In 2020, she joined a Skims campaign, a nod to her fashion credibility and her alliance with the family. She graced political gatherings too, named a Trump campaign surrogate in 2024, seen on Fox News outlets responding to policy proposals, polarizing and provocative, but always intentional. On July 2nd, 2025, Sophia was driving an ATV near Caitlyn's Malibu residence when the vehicle collided with another car. Her ATV plunged 350 feet down a ravine. Emergency crews used drones to locate the wreckage early that morning. Sophia, just 29, was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the other vehicle was unharmed. The shock waves were immediate. Caitlyn, now grieving, lost not only a manager but someone she called family. The trans and entertainment communities lost one of their most dedicated advocates and rising leaders. And the world lost someone who never waited for change. She invited it, embraced it, and projected it. Sophia's legacy is layered. She is the visionary who believed self-care could become socially revolutionary, one sunny mist at a time. She is the manager who did more than protect a celebrity brand. She helped to steer a complicated public life with grace. She is the advocate who, in her foundation role, backed trans youth with dollars and data, blending heart and discipline. She is finally the friend who dared to love loudly, yet deliberately, someone who learned from Caitlin and became a quiet pillar of strength herself. She embodied transition, political, professional, personal, like few people her age. From Washington to Malibu, from corporate boardrooms to late-night conversations with icons, Sophia lived a life 10 times bigger than 29 years. Today, she is remembered by colleagues, reporters, and the millions she inspired. Her peers published her quotes about facing no's and refusing to falter. Fans reposted moments from I Am Kate, where she shines as present, thoughtful, real. Friends remembered her laughter, her empathy, her refusal to let fame define her. Caitlin described her as both fierce protector and gentle soul. The seeds she planted at Lumisol, within the foundation, in policy talk and public trust, are still growing. In a world where visibility often brings scrutiny, Sophie wielded both critique and applause with purpose. She never needed to be loud. Hutchins believed the calmest storms bore the most lasting waters. Whether leading a board presentation or walking a red carpet, she carried herself with the quiet confidence of someone who always knew her worth. Sophia Hutchins' life was brief, bright, and defined by transformation. She risked comfort to risk public life, comfort zones to comfort those in need. She faced headlines about romance and rumors, industry silences and political storms, and kept working, building, caring. Her world was complicated, boundary crossed, yet full of integrity. In the aftermath of her death, Caitlin honored her publicly, her voice breaking as she called Sophia half legend, half lullaby, a fitting epitaph for someone who held power and tenderness in equal measure. The foundation she led will continue granting, funding, empowering. Lumisol's minimalistic sunscreen bottles may no longer bear her voice, but they'll carry her entrepreneurial spirit forward. Sophia didn't need decades to leave impact. She proved that influence isn't measured by the time you live, but the depth you own. From a college student to a female CEO, from shy intern to political player, she lived layered lives. Her story completes a portrait of courage. The courage to shift, to challenge, to shine kindly in the brutal glare of public gaze. As the mourners gather in Malibu, Los Angeles, and Seattle, as fans like me absorb the narrative of a young leader gone too soon, we are left with the echo of someone who didn't just navigate celebrity life. She redefined what it meant to be visible, vulnerable, and unapologetically real. Sophia Hutchins didn't just manage others. She mastered herself. And in that quiet mastery lies the blueprint for leaders yet to come. She was brief, brilliant, and bold. And that may be the most powerful legacy one can leave.